Very good morning, students. Students, today we will be studying Chapter 7, HTML Advanced Features, Unit 2, Table and Hyperlink. And the topic we are going to discuss is creating a basic table. Page number 143. Please, all of you, see the page number 143. So, in this lesson, we will be studying how we can create a table in HTML. You know what is a table? Table means it consists of rows and columns, and when rows and columns are intersecting each other, it creates a cell. In that cell, we will be entering the data or element. And here, students, the tag means the command which is that is used for creating table is table tag. Table tag, and this table tag we have to write in the body of the HTML program or HTML document. Table tag. So first we have to write table tag, and after that we have to create the row. When we are creating the table tag, we will not create a table. We have to specify the rows, and in each row how many cells are there, that also we have to specify. For that we have to use some other tag that we are going to be discussing here. See page number 143, creating a basic table. See the second paragraph. The basic structure of an HTML table consists of rows and columns and different tags explained below. And here we can see the figure, and in that we can see 3 different columns and 4 rows are there. And for creating the table, we have to use a table tag. After that, we have to create the row with the help of tr tag. And for typing the data or entering the data, we have to use a td tag. And we will be discussing one by one here. Next paragraph, last paragraph in that page. An HTML table consists of beginning of table tag and the ending table with a / table tag. You know that here we are starting table tag, and it should be once the table is over, creation of the table is over, we have to give the / table tag. At the end we have to use. You can construct rows and cells between these tags. The first row start with the beginning row tag, that is a tr. It builds the row by creating each cell with the beginning cell tag td tag. Okay, in a row we have to create a td, because for each cell we have to create we have to use the td. Add the data of that cell and is closed with the ending cell tag, that is a /td. Same way row is ended with the tr/tr. Here td also end with the /td tag. After completing the cells of row, you can close the row with the ending of row tag, that is a tr. After giving the cells of every row, last we have to use a tr/tr tag we have to use. After completing the cell of a row, you can close the row with the ending row tag. Repeat the above process to create the other rows. It is for the first row. Then the further rows also we have to use the same method. Create the row. In the row we have to create the cell with the help of td tag. Now turn the page. There is a program given: table tr td row 1 column 1 and /td. Again second cell td row 1 column 2 then /td. So here in the first row, column 1 is created with td and /td. Just after that, we have to use one more td tag. It is for creating the second column in the first row. And after completing the first row, for in this case only 2 columns are there. So after the second usage of td tag, we have to use the tr tag, because that row is over. Now we have to start another row. For that we have to create again, or we have to use the tag again. That is a tr tag. So table tr tag, then you have to use a td tag. Then suppose you want to write 1 here, serial number 1. Then you have to give 1, then close the td tag. Then after that, for the second cell, we have to use suppose you want to write the subject name. Then you have to write again td, and here you write suppose English. Then you write English, and after that we have to close the td tag. And finally we will close the particular row with the tr. And now one row is created only. See, only one row is created. Same way for the row also we have to create with another t tag. Again tr tag, and here give the td and serial number 2 and give another subject name. Okay, so TD 2 again slash TD again TD tag, and here you write mathematics, English, then mathematics here. Then close the TD tag and close the TR tag. Now we have created how many rows? 2 rows. In each row how many columns are there? 2 columns are there. So this is how we have to write we can create the further rows. Now table heading and border. We know that if you are just merely giving the table tag, it will not display the border or the line between the rows and columns. If you want to have that lines and row lines and column lines, we have to use the tag or attribute, border attribute we have to use with the table tag. So that we are going to discuss here. Page number 144, heading, table heading and border. Heading. The table heading can be defined using th tag, and it is used to replace the td tag that represent the actual data set. Normally the top of the row is the table heading. You may use th element in any row. It can be used as. Now, see, when you are seeing a table, on the top row we can see some label in the bold color, in the thick size or bold size we can see. And that kind of heading or labels we can give with the help of th tag. Instead of first row, we are using here td tag. Instead of this td, we can use the th tag, and you write the serial number here. Okay. Suppose you want to give a heading here, then we can give it as. So table tag we have to add first of all. Table. After table tag, what you have to do? Th tag. We have to row we have to create. In that row we have to give the heading th tag. Look here. Th. Now this is the 1, 2, 3 serial number. So we can give the option serial number. Serial number. Now after that we have to close the th tag. Same way for the subject name also you have to use a th tag. Tag th, then you write the subjects, then close the th tag. So that this heading will be appear on the, this is the first row. That's why the heading will be in bold letter and it will be noticed by everyone. So if you want to give anything in a heading with the help of in a bold size, then we can use the help of th tag, table heading tag. This table heading we can use in any row of the table, but probably commonly we will be using the th tag in the first row, because on the first row we will be giving the the headings of the particular table and a column. So you can see the syntax of that one. Th tag, string of text. String of text means can be group of alphabet or numbers or symbol. Then close the /th. That is a close tag of the th. Now the next one is border. Border means, also I already told in the beginning, as we create a new table, there one row will be appearing. We have to provide the size of the rows and columns. The line width we have to specify. For that we have used the attribute border attribute. So table is the tag, border is the attribute. Border equal to 3 or 2. We have to write it like this. Now close the angle bracket. This way we have to write the border attribute of the table tag. So here in the book it is given, page number 144. Last there is a program, HTML head title, HTML table header, close the title tag, then close the head tag. All of you know what is the use of the head tag. Head tag means the HTML document is divided into 2 sections, header and body. Header part we can add a title in the title bar. That's why we have to use the title tag. Then we have to close the head with a /header. Now we have to come to the main part, that is the body of the particular web page. That's why we are using body tag. Then we are going to create our topic here, that is a table, border and 3. It is given in pixels or point. That means the width size of the border is around 2 points or 3 points we can give as we wish. And after that we can see the tag, page number 145, tr tag, then row going to be created. In the first row we are going to give the labels, that's why it is given th tag, then name, then /th. So in the heading row heading tag we are using. So we have to give a th, then name. So label will be the name. Then after that close the th tag. Now come to the second result. That's why we have to create the, or we have to use the another tag, th tag, again class. Then close the th tag, and after that only we have to use the /tr tag, or we have to use the close tag of row. Table row we can close with the /tr. Now one row will be completed now. Now for the second row, what you have to do? Again we have to create, we have to use the tr tag. Then tr, then the first row, sorry, the second row, we have to write the name of the student. Okay, then what you have to write? TED again. TD tag, Amit Khanna, then /TD. That means particular cell 1 of row 2 completed. Now close the TD tag. Now again, what you have to do? We have to start the second cell. So we have to use again TD tag, then 7a, again close TD tag. Then after TD tag, we have to close that row because only 2 cells are there, or 2 columns are there. That's why we have to use the /tr. And again we have to create the third row. So we have to use what you have to use? tr tag we have to use. tr tag, and we write the student name of second student name we have to write. It is given here Alok Ranjan. Like that we have to continue. And finally we have to use the table row for create /tr for closing the row, then /table for closing the table. After all the lines, how to close it? /table. Now table creation is over. Now you want to write something, you can write down also, we can write. Otherwise we have to close the body. And what is the last one? Last tag we are using in the web document, that is the HTML tag. So we have to use the body tag we have to close, and HTML tag also we have to use. Students, I hope that you understood the class. You all of you read the book thoroughly and understand the different tags for creating table. Which tag we are using? Table tag. For creating row, which tag we are using? tr tag. And for creating the heading of the row, we can use th tag. And for in the other row, many cells are there or columns are there, that we can create with the help of td tag. So all of you read carefully and study the topic. Thank you for watching.